The miracle of flowers, a story of life. Flowers, with their vibrant colors and intoxicating scents, are a testament to the ingenuity of nature. They represent far more than just aesthetic beauty. Flowers are intricate structures that facilitate a process crucial to the survival of a vast array of plant species. Sexual reproduction. This process ensures the continuation of their lineage and shapes the biodiversity of our planet. This essay delves into the fascinating world of sexual reproduction in flowering plants, exploring the key stages and highlighting their ecological and economic importance. Decoding the beauty. Unraveling the structure of a flower. To understand the mechanics of sexual reproduction in flowering plants, we must first familiarize ourselves with the basic structure of a flower. A typical flower consists of four main parts: sepals, petals, stamens, and carpels. Sepals are the outermost, leaf-like structures that protect the developing bud. Petals, often brightly colored, serve to attract pollinators. The stamen is the male reproductive part, consisting of a filament topped by an anther where pollen grains are produced. Lastly, the carpel, situated at the flower center, is the female reproductive part composed of the stigma, style, and ovary. The ovary houses the ovules, which contain the female gametes. The birth of pollen, a microscopic journey. Microsporogenesis. Our journey into the world of plant reproduction begins with microsporogenesis, the process that gives rise to pollen grains. This occurs within the anther of the stamen. Inside the anther, specialized cells called microspore mother cells undergo meiosis, a type of cell division that halves the number of chromosomes. This process results in the formation of microspores. Each microspore then undergoes mitosis, a cell division that maintains the chromosome number to form a pollen grain. A mature pollen grain consists of two cells: a generative cell that will eventually give rise to sperm cells, and a tube cell that plays a crucial role in fertilization. The genesis of life. Creating the embryo sac, Megasporogenesis. While pollen grains are being formed in the anther, a parallel process unfolds within the ovule of the ovary called Megasporogenesis. Here, a specialized cell called the megaspore mother cell undergoes meiosis, resulting in 4 megaspores. Typically, only one megaspore survives, while the others degenerate. The surviving megaspore undergoes 3 rounds of mitosis, giving rise to an embryo sac containing 8 nuclei. These nuclei differentiate to form specific cells within the embryo sac, including the egg cell, 2 synergids, 3 antipodal cells, and a central cell with 2 polar nuclei. The stage is now set for the next crucial step: pollination. A dance of pollen. The fascinating world of pollination. Pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma, paving the way for fertilization. This seemingly simple process is a marvel of nature, often involving intricate relationships between plants and their pollinators. Pollination can be categorized as self-pollination, where pollen from the anther of a flower is transferred to the stigma of the same flower, or cross-pollination, where pollen is transferred between flowers of different plants of the same species. The agents facilitating pollination are diverse. Wind, water, insects, birds, and even bats can act as pollinators. Wind-pollinated flowers are often small and inconspicuous, producing vast quantities of lightweight pollen. In contrast, insect-pollinated flowers are often large, brightly colored, and possess sweet scents or nectar to attract their pollinators. The miracle of double fertilization, a unique process in flowering plants. Once a pollen grain lands on a receptive stigma, it germinates, forming a pollen tube. The pollen tube grows through the style, carrying the generative cell towards the ovary. The generative cell divides mitotically to produce 2 sperm cells. Upon reaching the ovule, the pollen tube penetrates the embryo sac, releasing the 2 sperm cells. One sperm cell fuses with the egg cell to form a zygote, which will eventually develop into the embryo. The other sperm cell fuses with the two polar nuclei in the central cell, forming a triploid 3NN nucleus. This triploid nucleus gives rise to the endosperm, a nutrient-rich tissue that nourishes the developing embryo. This process, unique to flowering plants, is known as double fertilization. Case. From flower to fruit. The journey of seed formation and dispersal. Following double fertilization, the ovule develops into a seed, while the ovary wall develops into a fruit. The seed, consisting of the embryo, endosperm, and a protective seed coat, represents the next generation of the plant. The fruit serves to protect the developing seeds and aids in their dispersal. Fruits exhibit a remarkable diversity in size, shape, and color, reflecting a variety of dispersal mechanisms. Some fruits are adapted for wind dispersal, equipped with wings or parachute-like structures. Others rely on water currents for dispersal, while many depend on animals. Animals may disperse seeds by consuming fleshy fruits and excreting the seeds elsewhere, or by inadvertently carrying fruits with hooks or barbs attached to their fur. Seed dispersal is crucial for the survival and propagation of plant species, reducing competition for resources and allowing plants to colonize new habitats. Awakening life. The remarkable process of seed germination. A seed, with its dormant embryo, represents a remarkable adaptation to survive harsh environmental conditions. When conditions become favorable, the seed germinates, marking the beginning of a new plant's life cycle. Germination begins with the imbibition of water, activating enzymes and initiating metabolic processes. The radicle, or embryonic root, emerges first, anchoring the seedling and absorbing water and nutrients. Subsequently, the plumule, or embryonic shoot, emerges, growing upwards towards sunlight. As the seedling grows, it draws upon the stored food reserves in the endosperm until it can photosynthesize and produce its own food. The unsung heroes. Ecological and economic importance of flowering plants. The ecological and economic importance of flowering plants cannot be overstated. They are the foundation of most terrestrial ecosystems, serving as primary producers that convert sunlight into energy, thereby supporting a vast network of herbivores, carnivores, and decomposers. Flowering plants also play a vital role in regulating global climate, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere during photosynthesis. Moreover, they prevent soil erosion, regulate water cycles, and provide habitats for countless animal species. From an economic perspective, flowering plants provide us with food, fuel, fiber, medicine, and building materials. They are a source of essential oils, spices, and beverages. The beauty of flowers also holds immense cultural and aesthetic value, enriching our lives in countless ways. A final word. The enduring significance of sexual reproduction in plants. The intricate process of sexual reproduction in flowering plants, from the formation of pollen grains and embryo sacs to the miracle of double fertilization and the dispersal of seeds, is a testament to the power of natural selection and the interconnectedness of life on Earth. This process, honed over millions of years, ensures the continuation of plant lineages, shapes the biodiversity of our planet, and sustains life as we know it. Understanding the complexities of sexual reproduction in flowering plants is not only crucial for appreciating the natural world, but also for addressing global challenges such as food security, climate change, and biodiversity loss. As we delve deeper into the secrets of plant reproduction, we gain a greater understanding of the delicate balance that sustains life on our planet and the importance of preserving this intricate web of life for generations to come.